everybody, welcome to Own Your Fitness. Stephanie here. So glad to be with you again. Happy Monday. We've got a full body Lagree Pilates workout for you. So about 45 minutes and we'll have a little stretch at the end. Consult your doctor before you start this workout program if it's your first time. If it's not your first time, welcome back. Just a reminder, we're doing the full body today, so we'll do have a little upper body, obliques, abs, core, and some lower body as well. The equipment you're going to need will be either some sliders or some slippery towel or some towels or socks on a slippery floor. Or if you've got sliders and not a slippery floor, you can do it on a carpet. A heavier resistance band and some form of longer resistance tube or band or whatever you have. One with a loop on it so we can hold it for handles. If you don't have loops, you can just tie a knot and use that as well. So that's the equipment you're going to need for today. Let's just start at the front of your mat, just setting our intention for today, just to get into our bodies and to breathe a little bit. Bring your feet about a little bit wider than hip distance apart, toes slightly turned out. Take a big breath in and reach your arms up overhead. Take a big breath in. And just arrive in your body and let's just fold forward. Let the body hang down. Press to the legs, inhale, rise up, take a big breath in. Just thinking about wherever you're at right now. If there's anything that you need to bring into your workout today, maybe a little bit of motivation, a little bit of inspiration. Just think about what you might need right now. Maybe it's just moving to your pace. Maybe it's taking breaks whenever you need to, or just honoring yourself or pushing yourself today. Okay, reach those arms up overhead one more time. Come down into a squat now. Reach the arms out to the side. Heels under knees, push those knees out to the side. Let's just take some little side bends over to the left and then over to the right. Finding your breath. Getting heavy in the heels. Pulling the belly button in, keeping the spine really long. Back over to the right. Back up through center and then over to the left. Dig those heels, push those knees out to the side. Spread the toes. Good. Let's do a couple more on each side. Just waking our breath up, letting us move our bodies a little bit. Good, let's go for another two. Good, last one. Come through center, interlace your palms, flip your palms out, hold it around your spine just a little bit, tuck your tail, find your pelvic floor. Just feel the back of your body opening up a little bit, and then reach your arms up to the sky, keep the rib cage tucked down, start to pulse down, and squeeze the glutes to come up. Down, up, good, down, exhale, up, good, come down, drop those shoulders away from the ears. If you just need to bring your hands into prayer or just reach them up, that's okay. Good, let's go for 10. Dig through those heels, drop it down lower. Good, we're gonna make it a bit smaller in 3, 2, hold it down, tiny pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Turn the toes into parallel. Stay in that squat. Tap left, squat, tap right, squat, tap left, squat, tap right, squat. Now let's move the arms a little bit. So as you go out, squeeze together, squeeze. Inhale, come down, exhale, squeeze. So waking up the back of your body a little bit. I'm not dropping my chest. Elbows together, elbows squeeze. Elbows together. If this is hard for you to coordinate, just whatever works for you. Squeeze, drop. Keep those abs tight. Good, 10 more seconds. Whew. We're gonna stand up and find some standing mountain climbers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come up to standing. Bring your feet right underneath your hands to temples. Lift and twist across your body. Squeeze across. Lift the knee, but lift your torso and abs up. Good. You can stay right here. We got 40 seconds. If you want to go 1 mountain climber, 1 squat. 1 mountain climber, 1 squat. Feel free to also go a little bit faster on the toes if you want. All right. Find your pace. Exhale, twist. Good. Remember, just warming it all up. We got 20 seconds here. Whatever variation you're doing, you're adding in your intensity, your Monday morning. You showed up. Show up for yourself. Good. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. We're going to find a plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. Come right down into plank. Hands on the floor. Step your feet back. Let's just push back into a downward facing dog just for a second. Roll the shoulders down your back toward your hips. Spread your fingers. Grip your mat with your finger pads. Lift up your heels. And on your inhale, flow forward to a plank. Good. Hold your first plank of the day. Squeeze the glutes. Squeeze the inner thighs. Tuck your pelvis under, but don't let it sag down. I want those hips up. Tuck the pelvis. Drop the rib cage. Think of dropping the rib cage toward the pelvis. So you're kind of tacking it in. Good. Let's press back into downward dog. You can bend those knees a little bit. Take a breath. Feel your finger pads, your knuckles, really working on the floor, especially those thumbs. Squeeze them up. Lift the heels. Flow forward to plank. And then option to add a little push-up or drop to the knees. Slowly down. Slowly up. Hold here. Down dog. Let's do a couple more, just waking it all up a little bit. You can pedal at those heels if you need to. And then come forward. Optional push-up here. Abs tight, glutes tight if you're doing that push-up. Let's do one more round. Whew. Okay. Lift those heels, come into plank, hold here. Let's bring the right knee up into the chest. Hold it here. Good. Pulse it in. Pulse it in. Pulse it in. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's bring it across to that left elbow. Reach it across. Pulse. Try not to twist the shoulders. Think of lifting that right knee up to the chest. 3, 2. Good. Now bring it to that right elbow. Try to touch the elbow. Squeeze. 5, 4. We're going to step this right foot through in 3, 2. Step this right foot through between the hands. Hold it here. Come up. Reach the arms up to the sky. Take this right hand back behind you so you're twisting open. So you're going to twist right now. You're facing your left thigh with your belly button. So your right thigh with your belly button. Hold it. You're still feeling that right oblique. Let's start to pulse the legs down and up. Squeeze that right side of your body. Drop it down. Keep squeezing that right oblique. Drop it down. Good. Squeeze it up. Drop it down. Squeeze it up. Good. 10 more seconds here. Good. Breathe. 5, 4, 3. Hold that left leg straight. Reach that left arm up to the sky. Hold it here. Just take a nice stretch. Squeeze that right side of your body. Good. Let's move back in our plank. Take the hands back down. Draw your right knee up into your chest and just hold it. Good. Breathe and hold. Breathe and hold. Okay, now just keeping the right knee where it is. I want you to just twist it to the left and then open it up to the right. So you're swinging this right knee, pendulum swinging to the left and then back to the right. Good. So we're warming up this right oblique here. 10, 9, 8. You're going to cross this right foot in front of the left. 5, 4, 3, 2. Cross that right foot in front of the left. Lift up your heels. Hold your center plank and just step the right leg in and then the left leg in. Good. Step it back. Step it in. Okay, so right leg comes in. Left leg comes in. You step it back. Keep the shoulders square. In, out. If you want a little bit more, keep your feet together. Hop the knees to the left and hop it back. So you can make these small and light. You've got 20 seconds. You can just tap in and then step back or hop it in and send it back. Nice. Let's go for another 10. Whew. Awesome job. We're going to do a side plank on the right. In 5, 4, 3. Right elbow to the floor. In 2. Good. Now you can stay on that right hand if you want to, or you can drop down to the forearm. Okay. Left foot on top of right. That right bottom oblique is going to start to pulse up, pause, down, pause. Exhale, up, pause, down. Good. The knees can stay on the floor. Squeeze your glutes. Roll that right shoulder back. Keep pushing down and then lowering. Exhale, press down, squeeze. Inhale, drop down. Good. 10 more seconds. Squeeze, lift, and hold. Inhale, come down. Exhale, squeeze, lift. Inhale, come down. 3, 2. You're going to hold it up as high as you can. Wherever you are, feet or knees, hold it here. Lift it up as high as you can. Take the top arm, reach it underneath you. Good. Rotate the left shoulder down. Good. We have one more hold. In 10, 9. You can hold it, you can pulse it. Then we're off the shoulders. You're on your back. We're going to do a dead bug with that right side. 5, 4, 3. Last 10 seconds. Hold it up as high as you can. Maybe float the top leg, pulse. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good. Lie down on your back here, guys. Lift your knees to tabletop. Hold it. Press your right hand into your right knee. Create a little tension on the right oblique. Hold it. Okay? Hold the right foot, so the right shin, oh my God, right hand to the right thigh. Push it. You should feel that right oblique engage. Lift your left arm up, and then send the left leg out. Good. Hold it, hold it, hold it, hold it. Woo. And then slowly bring it back into that dead bug. Okay, so you're keeping to push, keep pushing that right leg, the left arm, go back. Keep the lower back planted on the floor. That's your goal here. Bring it back up slow. 30 seconds. That right shoulder, just try to relax it, but keep pushing the knee into the hand into the foot. Good, we've got 20 seconds. Keep it up. Good, hold it for that second. Tuck the tail under. Feel the low back and the rib cage hugging down into the floor. 10 more seconds. We're gonna hold it out. Should feel that right side of your body engaging. 5, 4, keep pushing in. 3, as hard as you can. In 2, hold it here. 10, 9, hands come behind your ears. We're gonna twist to the right. In 3, 2, hands behind the ears. Lift your body off the floor. Twist over to the right. Touch your elbow to your knee. Squeeze it together. And then slowly come back down. Now you can bend those knees if you need to, or drop the toes down and just crunch over to the right. Or you can extend the legs out. Good. Lying back down on the floor. Pull the belly button in. Lift the shoulder blades. Twist up. Maybe even reach those arms. So wherever you are with the knees, keep them where you can feel it. Good. Exhale. Crunch to the right. Good. Inhale and coming down. Exhale, shoulder blades up. Twist to the right. Squeeze across. Good, 20 seconds. You can feel it. Exhale. Squeeze that right oblique down to the floor. Good, we're going to twist and pulse it in 5, 4, 3. Hold it here. Squeeze that right side. Pulse it in, and up. For 5, for 4, 3, 2, we're going to do a little V up, and 1. Awesome. So you might need to flip around to that left elbow. You're going to stack your feet on top of one another. So now your right hip and oblique is on the top. I want you to lean onto your left bum cheek. So you're just leaning back slightly. You're holding on with that left shoulder back behind you. You're going to lift your feet up off the floor. Squeeze the legs together. Option 2, a little easier, bend the knees in. Crunch elbows to knees. Inhale, let it go. 4. Let it go. 3. So the harder option is to lift and pike yourself up, reaching for the pinky toe. Coming down. Level 3s. Extend your left arm all the way out in front of you. It'll be a little bit harder because you don't have as much help coming up. Good. You shouldn't be feeling this on your bone, on your butt. I want you to lean to a place where you feel a little squishiness in your butt cheek as you lift. Inhale on the way down. Take a big breath. Exhale on the way up. Good. 15 more seconds here, guys. We're going to do a little pulse at the top. This is how we finish this right side. We're going to meet back in our plank. We're going to go into our left side. 5. Last pulse in 4. In 3. Come to the top. Wherever you are, hold it. Pulse it in. 10, 9, 8. Find your plank in 6, 5. Burn it out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Come into that plank. Hold it here. Good. Squeeze the glutes. Hold it. Let's bring that left knee to our chest now. Hold it in. Spread the fingers. Lift the inner thighs and pulse it into the chest. In. In. 3. Cross it to the right elbow. In. 2. 1. Cross it to the right. Pulse it in. 4. 3. 2. 1. To the left elbow. Reach it out. Pulse it forward. Pulse it forward. Stepping the left leg through. In. 2. 1. Good. Step that left leg through. Hold it. Lift up the back heel. Reach your arms up. Okay, so take this top arm, the left hand, reach it back, twist to the left. All right, so you're in this rotated position. You're going to squeeze that left oblique and drop the back knee down. And then up. So give me a little break in the upper body here. Shoulders back, belly engaged. Drop it right down. Squeeze. Okay, you're working that left oblique a little bit. You're working the legs a lot. Good, 15 more seconds. Good job. Down. Push through that left heel, rise up. Good, if you need to bring your hands to your hips, that's okay. You're in this rotated position. Pulsing in 3, 2, 1. Pulse it. 5, 4, 3. Right arm goes up in 2, 1. Good, straighten that back leg. Lift that right arm up right to the sky. Hold and breathe. Take a nice stretch. Back to plank in 3, 2, 1. Back to plank. Hands come down. Left knee to chest. Hold it here. Spread the fingers again. So without changing the position of that left knee, hold it. Just twist it to that right elbow. Pause. Twist it toward the left elbow. Maybe open it up. Good. So your pendulum swinging just that left knee. Left and right. Good work. 10 more seconds. You're going to take your side plank on the left. In 5, 4, left elbow down. 3, 2, and 1. Take the left forearm down. Stack the feet or the knees. Roll that left shoulder back off of your back. Squeeze it into your body. All right, so we're not letting the shoulder come up to the ear. Push through the body. Start to pulse up and down. Lift that bottom left side. Squeeze it up. If you need to be on those knees, drop down to the knees. Go down. Squeeze up. Drop down. Push the floor. Squeeze it up. All right, 15 more seconds of this slow, controlled pulse. Push through the floor. If you need to hold onto the floor with that right hand, hold on to the floor here. All right, we're going to reach it under in 3, 2, 1. Either hold this plank if that's enough, or rotate that top arm under and reach to the sky. All right, one more hold in 12. You're on your back after this. So if you have any issues, you can come back to the hand if you need to. You're holding it up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it up as high as you can. Maybe float the right leg. Hold it. 5, 4. On your back in 3, 2, 1. Good. Come down to your back here. Lift the knees to tabletop. Press your left hand into your left thigh. Pull them in toward each other and feel your left back of the rib cage oblique press into the floor. Hold it here. You should feel the tension building on that left side. Right arm up. Left leg presses. Ready. Send the arm. Send that right leg and arm back. Hold. Keep squeezing that left hand to knee and then bring it back. Good. So the harder you press, obviously the harder this gets. You're just trying to create the resistance with that left hand and arm. Keep the low back grounded. Your distance may not be very far. It doesn't need to be all the way down, okay? Just keep the tension on that left side. 30 more seconds. Back for 4. Back for 3. Back for 2. Hold it there, then up for 4. Up for 3. Up for 2. 20 seconds here, guys. Notice if there's any tension building in your jaw or the left shoulder. Just keep the press, but as relaxed as you can. Good. 10 more seconds. We're going to hold it out. And we're going to go single bicycle or single bear to the left. In 5, 4, low back presses into the floor. Hold that right leg as long as you can. Hold 10, hold 9, hold 8, hold 7. Hands behind ears. In 5, 4, 3, 2. Hands behind ears. Bring that left knee to your chest. Twist to the left. Squeeze it. Shoulder blades are off the floor. Inhale, come down. So you can stay just like this. You can bring the knees in or bring them to the floor. Just lift the shoulder blades. Twist over to the left. Squeeze. Maybe extend that right leg. Good. If you wanted more, you come up, you reach across, you extend the legs. You bring it back. 30 more seconds. Remember, take that 4 count. The slower you move here, the more intentional you are with your breath and the muscles you're working, the harder it's going to be and the more you're going to get out of it. 20 seconds. One last pulse. We have that V up to finish this left oblique. You're going to flip around. You're going to be on that right butt cheek. 10 more seconds, as slow as you can. Try to keep the tension. That's the whole point. Time under tension reaches muscle failure. In 3, 2, 1. Hold it over to the left. We extend the arms. Pulse it in and up and in and up. For 5, for 4, for 3, and 2, and 1. All right. I like to flip around and get onto my right butt cheek. Right forearm down on the floor. Roll the shoulder back. So we're not collapsing into the shoulder here. You're tall. Your feet are stacked. You're leaning onto the back of that right butt cheek. Find a smushy spot. Squeeze the legs together and then lift them up. Option to bend them in and crunch. Okay, so you can crunch into that knee. You can pike up to the sky, but go as slow as you can. We got 45 seconds before our pulse. Level 3s, lie down. Reach the right arm all the way out. Lift, squeeze, exhale. 4, 3, 2, 30 seconds, breathe. Okay, again, you can keep those knees bent and crunch it in if that's enough. Extending out, in. All right, 20 seconds, we're gonna pulse this out. So find that place where you can keep the tension on that left top oblique. All right, we're gonna grab our sliders after this, go into a little upper body. All right, 10, 9, last pulse in, 8, finish off this left oblique, in 6, 5, 4, find your pulse in 3, 2, good, find that half range and tiny pulses up, 10, knees on the mat, elbows on the sliders, 5, 4, we're gonna find a saw in 3, 2, 1, awesome work. Okay, so if you have sensitive knees, you can always fold up your mat, you can do whatever you need to. Your elbows are going to be on the sliders for the first little push. Okay? So I'm going to show you from the front and then I'm going to show you from the side. So you're going to push out to a plank. And all you do is reach the arms away from you. Okay? So what it looks like is knees on the mat. Find a plank so your hips and shoulders in the same line. Tuck your tail. Push into your elbows and squeeze your armpits in. As you squeeze those armpits in, reach the arms away from you. Keep the belly lifted, the low back lifted. So you don't want to be sagging the hips. And just draw the elbows right back in toward you. All right, so the reason I'm facing you right now is because we'll end up coming up onto the hands. We're going to do some single arm push-ups with these sliders. All right, so squeeze those obliques. This is just to tie in our core and to work our way into our upper body. Reach the arms away. Exhale, pull them back. Awesome. We got 20 seconds. Just reach those arms. Keep the low back lifting, the glutes squeezing. Good. Pull them back. So you can feel the lats kind of turning on. You can feel your chest turning on here. You got 5. You got 4. 3. Hold it out in 2. Reach those arms away. Lift the rib cage to the sky. Hold 5. Hold 4. Hold 3. Hold 2. Little pulses. Out and in. Out and in. 5. You're going to put your hands on the sliders in 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, hands are now on the sliders. Push out to a plank. We're just going to focus on the left hand. So you can actually have your right hand on the floor here for more stability. You're going to open that left hand out to the side. You're going to bend the elbows You're gonna press through and slide that left hand in. Let's go back to the left. Okay, so challenging the left chest a bit more here. Bend the elbows to about 90. Hold. Press through the palms. Anchor that right hand as the left hand comes in. Okay, just 20 more seconds on this left side. Coming down slow. Abs tight, glutes engaged. Your hips are not back. They're in a straight line here. So don't let your bum come back. Your hips are forward and down. Good, we have one pulse in 10 seconds. Go as slow as you can. We're gonna switch sides after this. You got 5. Push that left hand as you glide it in. 3. Open that left arm in. 2. Bend the elbows. Tiny pulse. 10, 9. Chin off chest here. Squeeze those glutes. 4, 3, 2. Last one, bring it in. All right, take the left hand off the slider. Take the right hand on the slider. Shoulders over wrists here. Find the glutes. Here we go. 30 seconds. Right arm goes out. A little wider than the chest. Bend the elbows. Exhale, push. Anchor that left hand as you glide the right one in. Good. Let's do it a couple more times. Out for 4. Out for 3. Abs stay tight. 2. Bend the elbows. Pause. Exhale, press up and glide that right arm in. Find the tension on the floor. Good. 10 more seconds. One last pulse here. We're going to grab our longer resistance band. Bring it in. Good. Last pulse. Stay nice and tall. We're off the hands after this. So open up that right arm out to the side. Bend the elbows. Pulse it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Come all the way up. Okay, so grab your longer band here, guys. You could keep the mat doubled up. You're going to step your knees over the band for a shoulder press. Grab onto the loops, grab onto your resistance band. So depending on the tension in your band, you might be lifted up off the heels, or you can stay seated. I want the shoulders down, away from the ears, abs tight. So to press your knuckles straight up to the sky. We have a minute here. Go as slow as you can, up. If you just have dumbbells, use dumbbells instead. Slowly bend those elbows to 90. Good. Hold it for a moment. Exhale. Press up. Drop the rib cage down. Pull the belly button into the spine. Nice. Even feel like there's a ball between your inner thighs. Squeeze that ball. Good. Breathe it out. Exhale. Good work. Okay. Very nice, guys. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. 10, 9, 8, 7. We're going to pulse at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2. Shoulders away from ears. Press it right to the top. Squeeze and hold it. Down an inch, pause. Up an inch, squeeze. Down an inch, pause. Up an inch, squeeze. We're standing up for a squatting serve the platter. In 3, 2, 1. Slowly come down. Let's stand up. All right, so a couple options here. Either standing right on the band, palms facing up, elbows bent to 90 degrees, come down into a squat. Roll the shoulders back, turn the abs on, and start to push your arms forward. So this is option 1. If this is too much for you, you can even bring the band behind your butt and grab higher on your band, and it'll take it out of the low back a little bit and just right into the arms. Okay, so wherever you need this, you can bring the band right behind your butt, right underneath the thighs. Palms face up, and that's your anchor point. Or slightly harder, feet on the band, shoulders back. We're not here long, guys. We're gonna keep the right foot stepped forward, and we're gonna step the left foot back and go into super lunge next. Okay, so mixing the little bit upper body with our lower body. All right, breathe. You got 20 seconds to go. Go as slow as you can. Go for 4, for 3. Pause before you bring it in. Relax your neck. Keep the tension on those biceps, on the shoulders here. 10, 9. Last pulsing. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. Sink low in those hips if you can. Pulse the arms. 8. We're going to step the left foot back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Come up to standing. Bring your feet a little closer together. I'm going to go on your angles first so you can see me. Okay. Right foot's gonna stay forward. Left toes are gonna step pretty far back. You're gonna turn your palms down to the floor and just hover that back knee. So arms are straight, roll the shoulders down your back. Right heel is heavy, come up for 4. Push that right heel, bend the elbows back. You're gonna row those elbows behind you, squeeze them back. Now don't let the wrist bend. Don't lift from the wrist. Pull the elbows back and start to bend that back knee as you straighten the arms out. Try to keep the tension if you can. Good, if you just got hand weight, sometimes I just bring it right into my thumbs and I squeeze back. Good, inhaling down. Put a little bit more weight on that front foot. Good, there's always that point where I'm just too hot that I have to take off my shirt, and this is the point. All right, let's go for another 20 seconds. So this is your super lunge. We're working the low body. We're actually working the whole body right now. The core is working because the left leg is back. Good, abs are tight. We got 10. Good, you're gonna hold it forward. 5, 4, come down to the bottom, reach the arms forward, pulse the legs. Down, down. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, back to lunging. 20 more seconds. Squeeze the arms back. Good, try to release the tension from your upper body. Hovering that left knee. Good, 10 more seconds. You're gonna hold the arms back. We're gonna take a full split lunge in 5, in 4, in 3, in 2, pull the arms back, drop the shoulders down, turn on the abs, drop the left knee straight down to the floor. Push that right heel, squeeze in, rise. Good, inhale, right down, pause and hover. Good, if you need to bring the elbows in, that's okay. Do what you gotta do. We've got 10, 9, 8, 7, last pulse in 6, 5, 4, 3, pulse it right at the bottom. Use the right heel through the glute. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One deadlift. So you're gonna lift the back leg up behind you. Try not to lock that right knee. Drop that back foot down. Drop it to the floor again. So you're gonna press up. You're gonna kick off. Maybe extend the arms back behind you. You're just use them as a balance tool. Float that back toe down. Drop it to the floor. Good, 40 more seconds. Pressing up to that right leg. Kicking yourself off. If it's not possible, just keep the left toes down and lean forward so you can feel that glute engage. The left leg's gonna go up and down if you're doing that full range. Good. Pressing off. Whew. Okay, 20 more seconds. Stay with that slow pace. 4 counts down. 4 counts up. We got 10. We got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We're gonna grab our heavy band after our last pulse. 3, 2, good. Come down to the bottom, pulse it up, up. Press through the heels, squeeze the glute. 10, 9, grab your heavy band. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, we've got a heavy runner's lunge. So grab that heavier band, bring it just above your knees, grab a slider, put it underneath your right foot. Sorry, your left foot. Your right foot is forward. Your left toes are on the slider. Hips are square, come down to the bottom. Sit back into that right hip, lift that right sit bone and sink it back, turn on the abs, shoulders back, start to kick 4. Start to kick 3. Start to kick 2. Hold for a second, and then bend it in for 4. Think of pushing through that right heel and allowing it to come in with control. Good, push it back. 4, 3, 2, hold and squeeze, dig into the floor. Bend it in for 4. Bend it in for 3. Bend it in for 2. Good, keep the hips level. That left hip wants to drop. Lift it up a little bit, shoulders are back. All right, so we're trying to keep the tension on that right butt cheek here. Stay with it for another 20 seconds. Sink the hips down, pull the low belly up. Good, you're gonna hold it about halfway back in 10 seconds. We're gonna reach those arms up. You're either gonna hold it there or you're gonna tap down in 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it wherever you can. Dig into that left heel. Lift up the arms, keep the chest really proud. Either hold it there or tap it down. Push to the floor, tap it up. Good. Down, up. 5 more seconds. Back to kicking in 3, 2. Try not to stand up. Bring those hands back to prayer. Stay in that low squat. 20 more seconds. Stay with it. Whew. Dig into the floor as slow as you can. 15 seconds. One last little pulse. Breathe through it here, guys. Push it back. We've got bungee coming up next. You're going to be on all fours. You got 5. You got 4. 3. 2. Bring it halfway and lift your chest up a little bit more. Get heavier in that right leg. Go right to the bottom. Tiny pulse. Squeeze the glute. Down. You're on hands and knees or elbows. And 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, drop to hands and knees. Keep that burn going. Bring the band closer to your knees. Take the elbows down. Lift that right heel to the sky. Tuck your pelvis under. Squeeze the heel to the butt cheek. Good. Make this small to start. Go up 2 inches, pause. Down 2 inches, release. Exhale, up 2 inches, right at the top. Good. If you're feeling anything in your low back, lift the rib cage, press to the forearms, tuck the pelvis under. So your tail draws down to the floor as you lift the heel. So it's kind of a contradiction. You don't want to be arching. Good. 20 seconds. Squeeze and lower. Squeeze and lower. We're going to hold it up in 10 seconds. So right in that sweet spot. In 5. In 4, in 3, hold it up, in 2, hold it, 5, right at the top, 4, 3, 2, last pulse, go up, up, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, right leg goes straight, last little push, sweep it out to the right, sweep it back to center. Good. If you want to be on those hands and lift the left arm up, feel free. You got 30 seconds here. This is that scramble leg to finish it off. Whew. We're going to go back into our other leg, right with that band. We're going into our super lunge. This time it's with a bicep curl. Left foot's going to be forward. We have 1 more pulse. Good. You got 10 seconds. Find that place where your glutes really burning out. Here we go. 5, 4, 3. Do it for you. Hold it to the side. Pulse it up. 10, 9, finish off, 8, 7, left foot forward, grab a long band in 3, 2, 1, good. Take a stretch if you need. You got 5 seconds to get into the other side. You got 4. Let's make this transition quick. Let's make this intense. 3, left foot forward in 2, and 1. Step that left foot onto the band. Right toe, step back. Okay, so for super lunge, with the bicep curl, come down to the bottom. Bend that right knee to the bottom. Flip your palms to the sky. Roll the shoulders back. Okay, so if you've been doing this with me for a while and your band is a good tension, you're going to come up and you're going to curl as you stand. So for me, this is a good tension. If it's too heavy for you, you're going to come down as you curl. Okay? You're going to push the left heel and you're going to rise as you release. So pick the weight and the direction that is perfect for you. I don't know about you, but my heart rate is up. Okay, down. So with little transition time, we keep that fat burning zone effective. We keep the heart rate up. That's where we get the most effective work for our 45 minutes together. Down for 4. Shoulders down, abs are tight. Good. Do your best to keep the tension in the band. 20 seconds, squeeze. Dig into that left heel. Try not to lock out that knee. Keep it bent. All right, you're gonna meet at the bottom. In 3, 2, keep the arms straight, shoulders down, pulse it down, up, down, up. 5, 4, back to full range in 3, 2, all the way down, back to full range, as slow as you can. Dig into that left heel, rise up to the top, squeeze. Good, lean into it a little bit. Reaching the arms out. Good, 10 more seconds. We're gonna keep the bicep curl. We're gonna go into that split lunge. You got 5, 4, 3. Hug those inner thighs together in 2. Come right to the top. Hold it wherever you can with those biceps. Shoulders back. All right, split lunge. Down for 4. Down for 3. Down for 2. Press through the heel, up for 3. If you need to bring your stance a little bit closer so you can feel it more in your front leg than your back leg, just hop it in a bit. Good, we're gonna take one of these split lunges and then one deadlift. So you're gonna lift that right leg up behind you. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Next time you come, press into that front leg. Float your back toes up off the floor. If that didn't work, then just pulse it and then come down. Okay, so if you're not lifting your back leg off the floor, pulse it and lean forward. Good. And then come back down. So if you are lifting the back leg, you're dropping that right knee straight down. Using the band as tension and balance, or you can ditch it completely and use a chair. Don't let that right hip open up. Keep those hip bones straight. Got 20 more seconds. Down, press, rise. Okay, find your breath right now. We have one more pulse here. We're gonna get that heavy band on for our runner's lunge. 8 more seconds. You're gonna drop the back leg down. Last pulse. 3, 2, at the bottom. Dig into the heel, squeeze the glute, up, down, up, down. 8. Grab the heavy band, grab a slider, put it onto your right foot in 3. Quick transition for our skater in 2. And 1. Good. Runner's lunge, not skater, runner's lunge. Grab that heavy band. Get the right toes on your slider. Left foot stays forward. In 3, 2. Good. The band is just above your knees. You're sinking into that left hip. Stick your butt back behind you. Pull the abs in. Shoulder blades come back. Ready? Kick it. 4. Kick it. 3. Dig into that left heel. 2. Pause. Bring it in. 4. 3, 2. If you need a chair, grab a chair. Notice that right hip wants to drop lower than left. Lift that right hip up, square everything off, and dig through the floor. So that dig is what's gonna turn on this left glute here. Dig down, drag the heel as you bring it in. Nice. 30 more seconds, just stick with this right here. Back for 4, back for 3. Whatever you're doing, focus on the pace. Take breaks whenever you need to. Bring it in. 3, 2, 20 seconds. Sometimes I need to lift my chest up higher to get out of my back. So if that's you, just lift your chest up, put a little more weight on the back of the heel, and drag. All right, you're gonna hold it about halfway open in 5. Arms to the sky in 4. In 3, 2. Hold it halfway or find a little tension in that left heel. Arms to the sky, abs tight. Either hold it here or reach forward and down. Good, we got 10 seconds. Good, so this is almost like a deadlift. You can feel the glute on the left side just turning on as you hinge from the hips. You got 5. 20 more seconds of kicking. And 3, 2. Back to prayer. Try not to stand up. 20 seconds. Yes, you can. Tell yourself you can. And breathe. Go back to your intention, that motivation, that inspiration that you set for yourself for today and for the year. Whew. All right, 10 more seconds, guys. One last pulse. We're dropping to the knees. We're gonna do that slow bungee and finish it off with that scrambled egg. You got 3, 2, halfway in, lift your chest, drop that right knee straight down. Pulse the heel up. Squeeze and press. 10, squeeze. 9, squeeze. Come down to the knees in 6, 5, stay with it. 4, don't give up, this is for you. You got 2, and 1, good. Ditch your slider, come to the knees. Hands down or elbows down, up to you. Left heel to the sky. Tuck your pelvis under, draw those elbows into the floor. Good, squeeze that glute. It's slow, it's up. 2, pause. Inhale down, 2, pause. Exhale, squeeze. 2, Pause, lean to that left just a little bit. Keep your body centered in your mat. Good, keep that burn going. 35 seconds, guys, so close. We have a little hold and a little pulse. If you need to take a second, shake it off, do what you gotta do. If you're feeling this in your back, really tuck the pelvis under, make your range a little smaller. 20 seconds. It's not a long one, but it's intense because we've been doing it back to back. We haven't been breaking. Your glute is on fire. Ready? You've got 10. We're gonna hold it to the top, little pulses. 5, 4, hold it as high as you can for 5, 4, 3, last pulse in 2, go up, up, 10, 9, last 30 seconds, scramble leg on the hands in 5, 4, 3, 2, keep it up, don't lose it, hands on the floor, low back lifts, sweep your toes out to the left, woo, bring it back to center, do not let your spine shift into a C shape. Okay, keep the spine straight. Maybe that right arm's gonna lift out to the side for my level 2s. You got 20 seconds, one last pulse here, guys. Whew. All right, you're gonna like this next one. We're gonna take it into a walking bear to finish this off. In 10, 9, 8, 7, last pulse to the side. Keep the rib cage lifting, stay really tall. You got 3, 2, find that sweet spot out to the left and pulse it up. 8, 7, 6, 5, finish off strong. 4, 3, 2, good. Take a little stretchy if you need to, take a second. All right, so hands on floor, tuck your toes under, hover your knees, start to pulse the knees out to the side. So you're just gonna start here with a little outer thighs in this bear position. Knees are about 1 or 2 inches off the floor. Okay, so we got 20 seconds here, and you might want to turn to the long end of your mat because we're going to walk from left to right, trying to keep the tension on the band, okay? You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, you're going to step in with the hands, out with the legs, step, in, step. Maybe add a little bear push-up for my level 2s. Bring it in. Step the legs out. Bring it in. Keep those knees hovering. I don't want your bum in the sky here. I want those knees hovering. I want the shoulders over the wrists. Add a little bonus push-up if you want it. Good. 30 more seconds, guys. We're almost there. In. In. Good. If this is too much, just hold that bear and just pulse up and down. Here we go. Last 10. Last 9. You're gonna lie down on your back. In 8. In 7. Final minute of class. You got 6. You got 5. You got 4, 3, 2. Good. Come onto your back. Lift your knees up to tabletop. All right, I'm gonna start you off just by tapping the toes down one at a time. Shoulder blades off the floor if you can. Bring it back. Tap the toes. Good. Keep the low back planted. Level 2s. Straighten the leg a little more. Bring it back. Straighten the leg a little more. Maybe even kick both legs straighter. So you can either make this a really big scissor kick here. Do not let the belly puff up. Pull it in. Good. Switch it out. Or you're just tapping the toes if that's enough tension for you. The focus here is to actually press your low rib cage down into the floor gently, just to resist the arching of the back. Good, 10 more seconds. Woo. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2. Good, little flutter kicks. Straighten the legs a little bit. Find an angle that works for you, where you can keep the low back grounded, where you keep the shoulder blades up. Tiny kicks, kicks, flutter kick, abs tight, shoulder blades off the floor. If you need to, drop it down, but keep pulling the belly button in. Tiny kicks, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We're gonna reach our arms up overhead in 4, 3, 2. Final push. Keep those legs on an angle. Reach the arms up overhead, hold it. Crunch those knees in or tap the toes. So your option, either pulse up to the sky or draw the knees to your chest. Whichever option works for you. The legs never have to go straight, okay? They can stay bent. You can crunch them in. They can go straight for my level 2s, and you can pike it right up to the sky. Whew. My low back makes these noises when it's really sweaty, which it is right now. So if you can hear it, that's me working hard. Whew. Good, 20 seconds. Here we go. Final pulse, it's done. Go as slow as you can. All right, I want you to get into your body a little bit. Wherever you feel the core burning out the most, that's where you're gonna pulse it. In 10, 9, 8, 7, wherever you are, all those noises. 5, 4, hold it here. Press the low belly down to the floor. Pulse it out. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You're done in 3, 2, and 1. Okay, all the fun sweaty noises. Take off your band. Let's take a couple minutes to stretch here. Hug your knees right in. Rock from side to side. All right, so we did a lot of everything today. Most of the core was at the beginning. Okay. Reach the legs up to the sky. You can hold onto your ankles, your knees, your shins. Just point and flex the feet. Feel the hamstrings kind of opening up. I want your low bum, your back on the floor for this. All right, only if you know that this is something that you're safe to do at home. Roll yourself up, let those heels come behind you. Chin off your chest. If this is not good for you, then just stay down and then hug your thighs closer to your chest. Good, roll yourself down with control. Let's take the left foot down, cross the right ankle over top. Hug the knees in. Let's open up the back of that right thigh. Flex it in. Massage it a little bit. Good. Take a breath here. Release it. Take one more juicy breath. See if you can let it go a little bit more. Good. Let's take this really nice stretch, this twist. So bring the foot down. Allow the knees to drop over to the right. Keep that top ankle on top. If that's okay, flex it. If not, just unhook the feet and let them drop over to the right as you look to the left. So the top foot just gives you a little bit more opening in the back of the hip. That QL. It's one of my favorite ways to open up after doing a lot of work like this. Expand through the belly and then let that breath out. Good, take another breath. And then slowly come up through center. Let's switch sides, cross the left ankle over the right thigh. Pull it in, flex the ankle. Find a few breaths just to release it here. Just allowing that right hip, so that left hip to kind of drop down toward the mat. Good, take another breath or longer if you want to, and then let's get the foot on the floor. You can keep the ankle flexed and crossed over, or you can unhook it if you have any knee issues. Just allow the knees to just drop over to the left. Breathe into the rib cage. Feel the whole back of your left side, right side opening up. Good. Take another breath or longer if you want, and then exhale, come back in. Uncross the legs, come all the way up. Let's come into a little upward facing dog or a cobra. So lie down on your belly, hands on either side of the shoulders, roll your shoulders back, press the tops of your feet, tuck your pelvis under, tail tucks under, roll yourself up just a few inches. If you found a good spot, stay. If you want to go a little bit deeper, come onto the tops of your feet, tuck your pelvis under, roll the shoulders back, lift your heart up. I like to sometimes move my shoulders, but if this doesn't feel safe for you, just stay still. Good. Press into the tops of your feet. Find a child's pose. Let those knees go out wide. Let the hips drop to the heels. Breathe and let it go. Good. Slowly come up. Stand up onto your feet here. Let's cross the left shoulder over. Good. Take your shoulders down. Breathe. You can let the ear come to the shoulder. And then drop the nose down to the right armpit. So just getting a nice neck stretch here. Take another breath, release the arms, and switch. That right arm reaches across, drop the shoulder down. Maybe look down to that left armpit. Thanking yourself so much for just showing up here today. Take another breath into the top. Gentle forward fold. Hug your shins, hug your ankles, wherever you can grab one to. Let your head just release away from your spine. Any last minute things that feel good and intuitive, do it. Bend your knees, tuck your pelvis under, roll yourself up to the top. Take one final breath together. Thank yourself so much for showing up, for working hard for you. Happy New Year. I hope you guys had a good workout. Happy Monday. We'll see you later on this week, and we'll see you on the sweaty side. Thanks so much.